Hello and welcome to this week's single review. On today's video, we're going to be reviewing Bad Wolves' new song, Paint It Red. We're into a new Bad Wolves era, and the song kicks off in the perfect place, as new vocalist Sara Killboy Skinner is straight in with her vocals in the song. She has replaced previous lead singer, which was Daniel Laskowitz, as he has left the band to play bass for Falling in Reverse. She has got an absolutely amazing rock voice and a incredible vocal scream to match. It very much feels like we're in the era of the female vocalist screamer within rock and metal music. If you look at what Courtney LaPlante is doing with Spirit Box, who I spoke about in one of the earlier episodes, and then you look at the work that Sarah's doing on this song, and I'm completely all here for it, to be honest. I love the piano that this song opens with. It has a slight Evanescence feel, talking about other brilliant female rock singers, and it also reminds me of the outro piano to Nine Inch Nails' song Closer. Dan Clement, who was formerly of the band Set It Off, is credited as one of the producers on this song. He previously did keyboard work for Set It Off in some of their albums and some of their projects, so I think that he is probably doing the keyboard and piano work on this song as well. The riffs throughout from AJ Rebolo are really cool. They combine a lot of alternative metal elements to start off with, and then they move into some more thrash metal elements after that, especially when you get to the instrumental break. I'd say that the song opens in probably quite a gothic metal way, and then it develops through the song into more of that thrash metal that I've mentioned. There's actually a bit of Five Finger Death Punch about some of the riffs that are in this song, which is interesting because they're actually a part of the same record label as Bad Wolves are. The main riff that is in the chorus is a polyrhythmic riff, and it has a proper old style metal guitar sound to it. Combine this with the quite fun production choice where you have this sort of single note of this angelic keyboard sound effect that pauses between the riff and then the rest of the chorus. And it really just helps push the impact of that riff. And as I mentioned when I talk about songs, gives it a moment to breathe before then you're back into all of the heavy stuff in the song. Really great drumming on this song from Joan Boyklin. He's also a co-producer on this song as well. There's some places where the drumming moves more towards the realm of percussion, and then other places where it's just really solid rock drumming. I think that in the different structures in this song and different places and different areas that it goes to, the drumming is the thing that kind of pulls everything together. And also from just a general production and mix point of view, the drumming really complements the guitar, and they feel like they blend so well together in all of the different sections, whether that's the more gothic metal opening section, where you've got more of Sarah's kind of calmer voice with the instrumentation behind, or the instrumental break and the other sections towards the later part of the song where you've got Sarah's screams over the top and things are in more of a thrash metal rock realm. It all just seems to blend kind of seamlessly together. There's also this kind of small whoop sound effect that is in the more melodic part of the bridge in the song. It reminds me a bit of in Sleep Token's song Emergence, the yeah whoop that's in that. And I think it's a really cool production choice because it sort of accentuates each of the 4 bars that it's a part of. I think, to be honest, overall it's a brilliantly produced and well-made song. I think there's enough places to show off the new vocalist Sarah's vocal range and what she can bring to the band without any of that detracting from anything else that the band is doing. So you get all of the solid band work and all of the solid musicianship with the introduction of her vocals and what she's bringing to this new era of Bad Wolves, and it's all just working harmoniously with each other. If we look a bit at what the possible song meaning could be, the phrase paint it red is kind of like paint the town red, which has this association of sort of going out and partying in a really flamboyant kind of over the top manner. Kind of feels like if in this regard the song meaning is basically about being apologetically yourself and enjoying life because you're only here for a certain amount of time. So kind of like paint the town red is, you know, go out and just be yourself and do what you want to do. If we look at some of the lyrics, there's so tear it down and paint it red, burn it down until there's nothing left. I'll bite the world and watch the blood flow down like a river from my mouth, because I won't miss you when you're dead, so paint it red. I'll bite the world and watch the blood flow down. I think the bite is kind of this meaning of the narrator being themselves and then observing how themselves is having an effect on the world around them. Because they won't miss you when you're dead, it feels a bit like that's talking about the fact that we are all a small part of Earth's history. If you look at from dinosaurs to now and the millions of years that have happened in between, each one of us is a small part of that history, but that doesn't mean that you're any less insignificant. It's kind of like existentialism, where because there's no clear defined overall meaning to life, it gives you the perfect opportunity to find what your meaning is. So go out, paint the town red, be who you want to be, and experience life and sort of see the effects that you have on the world and the history that you give to the world. What did you think of the song? Let me know in the comments. This week's podcast episode is out. It is a review of Muse's new album, The Wow Signal. So go check that out. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and a subscribe and hit the bell icons so that you never miss a video or an episode of the podcast. And I'll see you for the next one.